IAAPA Expo is the biggest gathering of attractions professionals in the world, and this year, the Haunting Grounds returned with even more ways for creators, operators, and vendors to explore what's next for Halloween. That's coming up on today's show. Welcome to the show. I'm Philip. On the Haunted Attraction Network show, we bring you the news and information you need to prepare for Halloween. This podcast is just one part of what we do. You can find videos, articles, and our free weekly newsletter linked in the show notes. Today's episode is adapted from our full video tour of the Haunting Grounds at IAAPA Expo 2025. I spoke with exhibitors showcasing everything from scenic design to immersive AR, dark ride technology, and family-friendly seasonal installations. So this podcast features interviews with Plague Productions, Nethercraft, IWG, Dogwood Entertainment, Verse Immersive, IAAPA's Michael Shelton, and Sally Dark Rides. So we're just going to roll through these interviews one after the next. First up, there's John Cook with Plague Productions, followed immediately by Nethercraft, and Sally Dark Rides finishes everything up with their announcement of their animatronic reveal and their new spooky attraction coming to Qatar. Enjoy.
Hi, my name's John Cook. I'm the owner of Plague Productions, where we work on turnkey attractions for the haunted attraction and theme park industry. For the Haunting Grounds, this is our first booth we've ever done at any trade show ever. We have put together a really fun little dark ride, condemned dark ride facade, an ode to the vintage dark ride that I think anyone that is a theme park fanatic has a special place in their heart for. It looks like steel. It's all built out of wood, which is really fun. And then we have these different columns and pillars with lots of different textures on them. I wanted to show 3 different layers of what would happen. Of course, it's all faux, but just really going for that hyper-realism. We did signage above the booth that explains or shows turnkey terror, which is what we're known for, and it's all hand-painted. A lot of people think it's printed, but it's something that we're proud of. We do it by hand. We put this booth together, everything you see here, in less than 1 week, and this is what we do. We turn out fun, creative projects for immersive themed entertainment all across the country.
We make vacuform panels for all sorts of different things, from facades to photo ops, even just transition halls and things like that. It's a quick and easy way to make an entire room and an entire experience for your haunted attraction. So for the Haunting Grounds itself, we set up a big variety of our panels, showing them off in different photo ops, and including a large facade so that people can see that there's a lot of versatility with the panels themselves. You can use them on a small scale or a large scale to create either one room or an entire haunted house. It took about 3 days to set everything up. That includes the facade, our booth, and part of the Haunting Grounds itself. The cost is pretty nice. Almost every panel in our inventory is $149 for unpainted and $199 for painted. Of course, there's a couple exceptions, such as the rose window behind me, but it's a big kit. Comes with a lot of pieces and parts, but you still get a good deal for everything. You can always look more into what we do and all of the different panels we make at nethercraft.com.
Today we're up in the haunt area with a little bit of one of our show mirror mazes that we specialize in. A mirror maze is basically one of those old-time greats from the past that just keep on getting better with time. Try to get lost. Try not to get lost, whatever you want. Iron, Wood, and Glitter, or IWG, is mainly a consumer events company. We specialize in a lot of theme park stuff for haunt time or even your Christmas Santa house needs. We do all types of large overscaled theming decor pieces, as well as smaller agro-farmer stuff as well. If you have any questions about us, you can visit us at iwgproductions.com.
Dogwood Entertainment builds bold, scenic pieces, immersive photo ops, full trail shows, really any 3-dimensional, or in some cases 2-dimensional prop or idea that a client has, we bring that to life. So here at IAAPA this year, we brought the Pumpkin Treehouse, which is our 12-foot tall immersive photo op, designed for spooky, not scary, family-friendly fall attractions. A nice photo op for the family, and we're going to have some interactive elements as well that the kids can touch and play with to activate different pieces of the treehouse. A lot of our clients are farms or themed attractions, so we're hoping to see this puppy live next fall out in the field. So if you're looking to add something to your attraction or event, just reach out to our sales team. Our website is dogwoodentertainment.com.
I'm Jack Meyer. I'm part of Verse Immersive. We're the only glasses-based augmented reality attraction in the world in over 25 different entertainment venues across the globe. We are showcasing our newest experience by Legendary Entertainment called Trick or Treat. Super engaging, social. Guests can still see each other, still see the room around them, engaging with a layer of 3D holograms over the real world.
The main reason for our showcasing within the haunting ground specifically is our newest release by Legendary Entertainment, Trick or Treat, where you get to engage with Sam and Lori, collecting candy, throwing candy, all of that fun stuff. So really piggybacking off of that fear, horror, but also that family entertainment.
Michael Shelton, I'm the Chief Operating Officer and Executive Vice President for IAAPA. IAAPA is the International Association of Amusement Parks and Attractions, which is an association that tries to meet the needs of all the constituencies around the globe. This particular show is what we call IAAPA Expo, and it's really a trade component of what we do, where buyers and sellers can come together and look for things that are really going to benefit them as they build their attractions and look for new ideas and new revenue sources in our industry. So far this year, we are exceeding attendee expectations and attendance better than we ever have in any previous year. I think it speaks to the excitement around the attractions industry in general and our appeal globally here in Orlando. I think the two most popular trends we're seeing in our industry are seasonal events, as our parks try to extend their seasons, create new revenue opportunities. So, haunted attractions at Halloween time and Christmas attractions during the holiday seasons are becoming more popular. But food and beverage is really becoming a big thing. Alcohol, different ways to engage a larger group of people at your venue. So as you can imagine, the trade show floor has grown over the years, and we're really bursting at the seams. And to create new spaces for our members, we have to go outside of the traditional trade show floor. So we created these really specific areas to address the needs of our members. The Haunted is one of those areas. So they can go there and find attractions, vendors, and activations that are specific to what they're trying to do. And it's the same with the food and beverage. You want to give them a single source place to go, so they're not searching all over the trade show floor for different food and beverage. It's all in one place, kind of like a one-stop shop. To be a great expo, you have to have a large conference program with a lot of different ways to engage. That involves eduteurs that are specific to maybe haunting. We have a Halloween Horror Nights edutaur this year to Universal. We have a water park edutaur to local water parks. Ways to engage those constituencies specifically. So we're always looking to make a robust, complete conference program. On Thursday night, we have IAAPA Celebrates, where we've been able to secure the new Epic Universe just for our members and for them to experience what a new park really looks like. So as an organization, we want to grow just like our parks grow. So we're expanding into the Middle East, for example, as a new market for us, where we're going to place an expo much like this one. It will be specific to that region in the Middle East, so it will meet the needs of the people there. But in general, we'll speak the same global language that we always speak, so everyone understands and identifies with what we're doing at IAAPA. But we're not stopping there. Here in Orlando, we've reached capacity, as I mentioned. We're looking for new areas to create new spaces for our members. So we'll expand into the West Hall, outside of this traditional North-South Hall here at the Convention Center. It creates more space for more exhibitors, more opportunities for our members and our attendees to engage with our great industry. As I mentioned, Halloween and Halloween events are becoming more popular at all of our parks. I think what's important about our show is that you're not just talking about creating a scary attraction. You have to get people in that attraction, so there's marketing involved. You have to sell tickets, so there's ticketing systems. There's technologies that will allow you to upsell your event, to get people through the lines quicker, to give them better experiences. You can have food and beverage at your haunted attractions. It's all part of that full picture if you want to be a successful operation. We have avenues and education, and our program is designed to really meet all of those needs. We're living in an incredible time. I think people are looking for new things to do at all times, to be outdoors, to be with each other, to experience things new. This is what we do at IAAPA. This is exactly why we're here, and it's exactly why we've been so successful. People crave this, and we're going to keep answering that call.
We had a major announcement today, actually a reveal of our first animatronic characters for Phantom Theater Opening Nightmare. This ride has roots. It was open in the 90s for about 10 years. People loved it. The Kings Island fan base just absolutely were obsessed with that ride. It ran for 10 years and actually was replaced with one of our rides, Scooby-Doo, which was then replaced with another one of our rides, Boo Blasters on Boo Hill. And it ran for 15 years. And a couple years ago, we said, hey guys, let's do something else together. And we started really listening to the Kings Island fan base, who were basically picketing for Phantom Theater to make a return. And we have made them very happy to say it is coming back in 2026 with all the cast of characters that you would expect, Maestro and No Legs Larry, and a slew of others. We actually have 33 animatronics in the attraction. It's a twist on the original. Fans of Kings Island are now used to an interactive experience, having Scooby and Boo Blasters run for the last 2 decades. And they love interactivity. They love being able to play with their mom, their dad, their brother, their sister, their grandmother even. So we're keeping the interactivity in. 26 interactive scenes. It's a very long ride. It's multi-sensory. We've got wind and crazy special effects. And all the while, we have these ghost notes that are wreaking havoc in the theater that we have to go and put a stop to with our interactive flashlight. In addition to the Phantom Theater character reveal, we also had a second press conference with Doha Quest. Last year at this time, we actually debuted the mini dark ride to answer to the demand and the desire for dark ride attractions in small spaces. It's in between 2,000 and 3,000 square feet. It is an incredible experience, like a dark ride that you would find at a theme park, but jam-packed into a small, compact space. We've got large wraparound screens. We have turntables that have different scenic characters on them, so when you pass back by, you don't notice that you're going in the same space. We've got lighting effects. Everything changes as soon as you kind of go into one room. We flick on a different mode, and next time you pass through, it'll be a completely different experience. So this year at IAAPA Expo, we announced our first partner for the mini dark ride, Doha Quest in Qatar. And actually, a lot of our dark rides are very geared to family demographic. This one's going to be a bit thrilling, a bit spooky, a little scary. No gore, but definitely scarier than probably any other attraction we've ever done. So we were really happy to officially sign the contract here today at IAAPA Expo.
Today's episode was edited by me, Philip Hernandez, with post-production by David Swope and original music composed by Chris Thomas. Support for today's episode comes from Gantom Lighting and Controls. Gantom illuminates attractions worldwide with the world's smallest intelligent spotlights. From Dark Hour to Netherworld, Super Mario Land to Hagrid's Bike, Gantom goes where other fixtures can't. See what you're missing with a free demo? Sign up at gantom.com/demo. That's gantom.com/demo. The HAN team includes Daryl Plunkey, Emily Louise Rua, Megan Spells, Gavin Burns, and Omni Adventures. Until next time, stay scary.
This is a Haunted Attraction Network production.